But yeah, today we are going to play The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was a free game released for April's Fools this year, which means it was actually released this month, so it's not that late that we're playing this. And it was jokingly recommended to be played on here by Glance this Friday, and I said, why the fuck not? Let's have some fun while we wait for Tears of the Kingdom. And hence, we are here. I hope the audio balance is fine. I did some tests earlier today and put this to basically like 10% volume. No worries at all, and I hope you enjoy it once you get through it. Or to get to it. But yeah, I guess we can just get started. And have a look, see at this. Who are you? Okay. Phew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I just signed my name here. Oh, okay, so is this us? Okay. Gambloid? Did I spell that right? I hope passengers can read my scribble. Yeah, this is us now. Okay. Uh-oh, am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Gambloid, shake it off. Gambloid, did I just see you hitting yourself? Yes, we are for today, apparently, and hi. Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Quite alright myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Is everything alright? Well, truth be told, not really. Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on the retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why the wife is excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day of working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Menu added to your inventory. Let me do this. There we go. Can open the inventory at any time. Blah, 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 blah. I should look over the menu carefully. Okay. It features chili dog, instant ramen, and chicken cordon bleu. Okay, that's literally all it says. Why do I need to inspect this then? Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Chicken cordon bleu. Ding ding ding! Glad you can read the menu, okay? A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. I mean, I don't know how many there are, and so I can't promise anything. And if I try to do that, I usually also mix them up as soon as the character hasn't been on screen for 5 minutes. But I'm doing well. I hope you're doing too. Like anyone that was here for the Everhood playthrough can attest to that. This train is used exclusively for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as a conductor. Being chilling on a Sunday. Excellent. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? What are these options? I'll make you proud, sir. Glad this old man can rest easy. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard. Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rogue. Do I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? It was a pen, knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Gumbloid. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Of course, sir. Are you a pirate? Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's role to get food. Sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Gambloid, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Oh, that's a load of... Welcome aboard the Mirage Express. Okay, so I can click on other stuff too. Yummy, don't mind if I do. Gambloid, those are for our guests, you know. Train. Be sure Gambloid only gets one of these if they ask. Okay. Did the arm just kinda nod? Actually, the train conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drats! Those snacks look really tasty too. You're basically off screen, sir. Wait, can I? Oh, I can change the perspective. Does this mean I can interact with other stuff too? Ah. What's sticking out of the napkin holder? I hate the idea of a ticket lost and alone like this. Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as napkins. So sad to see a ticket alone and confused like this. Okay, but how... Well, I guess one of them will not have a ticket at least. Okay, I say we just go through all of this systematically from the left. Howdy. Could I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket. But I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems like the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Maybe we should leave this dude alone? Can I get your ticket, Jan? Oh, I clicked outside of the game. Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer you any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way. I brought my own sparkling gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous. You're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst. But my kids saw you would swoop in eventually, and you did. Can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second, is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now. Will do, thanks. I recognize this character from somewhere, but I don't know whoever this is. Could we please see your ticket? Espio, okay. Of course. Excellent, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely, I appreciate it. The calmness about him. Okay, we got pronouns too. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu. That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto wall? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. Conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Yeah, I also earlier when I saw the main menu thought, wait, is this actually a Sonic character? Wasn't she from a different game? But then I remembered there was like I don't remember what it was called, but I think it was a Game Boy Advance game or Nintendo DS game with her as the main playable character, I believe. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my tickets. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Oh, actually, we may be able to help you. Gambloid, why don't you show a friend what we picked up? Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thank you so much, you both. I was really worried you'd kick me out and I'd miss the murder mystery. Our Gambloid here would have their hands full kicking you out. You're right, I wouldn't leave without a fight. Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course. Just let us know if you need anything else. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh no, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag and the bag I could get for you. That's so cold. Gambloid, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch you a jacket? No, I'm good. What else do you need? Yeah, I thought I could maybe actually give him a bag. Could I please get the birthday girl's tickets? Why, certainly. Thank you, miss. And thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast. Maybe we should just leave her to have fun. Before we move along, for you, miss. Oh, fun! Thank you! Where do I use this? That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. A birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition. Very useful. I'll use this wisely. Thank you. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. Blaze, okay. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. You don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. Why can I not win with this group? I mean, who could, honestly? Well, I know you. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Oh, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours. Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. Okay, everyone. Time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ooh, the conductor's car. Remember our promise, yeah? You do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. Absolutely, you can count on me. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And Train, assist Gumbloid if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. And do not worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Gambloid here if you need anything. Of course, first day on the job doesn't know anything, but of course, rely on me, please. Sounds good. Absolutely. Will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you already your lore cards as well? Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions. Now, onto the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters and they will be playing. Participation is required for my birthday. Of course! Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you're a ship captain and you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. Got it. Rogue, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of industry. Both in the casino. What's the difference? There's none. That sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio, the poet, both found in the library. Here at Espio, we get to hang out together. Do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow is the locksmith, hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? Yes. I was listening in. Oh, that's okay. More than alright. You can help ensure everyone's following their rules. Oh, that reminds me. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murderer among you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who've done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Everyone, to your stations! Ah, this is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. Ah, isn't it awesome? Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. We're stuck here for an hour before going out and scooping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you think that their character motivations... No. Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy? Nope. The log cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Ekman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. Wait, what? Your friend joined the bad guy and that's why you want to make the world a better place, okay? My law is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. I'm gonna lie, this kinda sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. The train started moving. It's so fast. Grab onto something. What's going on? I'm slipping. Hold on. I can't. Ah, no. You're both awake? Yeah? It seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. Dining room closet, they said. Oh, they even show where we are. Dining room. Yeah, okay. Also, I like the Green Hill Zone reference here. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Gambloid, could you get the door? Of course. It seems the door is blocked. The door, in fact. And I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico hammer. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. Thank you, Gary. Good luck. I search over there. And now Amy, she's hiding something. Huh. Suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet, then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? You're already getting flashbacks from 2 minutes ago. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear. Now let's get searching. What the fuck? Ah, the wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Luckily Sonic was there to catch me. Oh, Sonic really is as fast as they say. But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. That's the thought that counts, I suppose. The shelf blocking our exit. It's not budging. Hey Gambloid, look closely at this. I wonder how the side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. The train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf was added to your inventory. Yeah, I guess she already tried to bonk that, but hey. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals, I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. I've only had microwave lunches this week. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Yeah, sadly it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. I want to become as optimistic as this kid. What's this? A rod? Aha. The tip is broken. It looks to have originally been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. I think we've found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I have found a spoon. If we find two more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out of a train. I'll keep looking. Oh, that's what we just heard, okay. Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like you two. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Amy was awake before Tyson and I were. What could she have done in that time? I don't think you were sitting idly while Gambler and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape or help me search for a way out. Okay, it doesn't let me interact with this yet. Gambloid, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced even, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. Okay, I still can't do anything. Oh, here we go. What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping. Oh, okay, Tails, what now? Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? So now I have to explain myself. Well, you see, when I get stumped, I like to think. What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. You sure? Whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument. Okay, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought, and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Think. Okay, I need my keyboard. Where's my... Why is it not... Okay. I don't know what the forward and backward keys are for. Okay, we got 31 out of 20 already? Okay, yeah, I guess that worked. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage was there before we arrived? Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? Okay, 25 this time. Oh, that was way further than I anticipated. Okay, also easily done. You're right. A stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it's attached to something, it could. Like, let's say, a hammer. This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but it failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. It's as you both said. I tried to get us out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups, just a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I'm dabbled as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tiny things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you! According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Wait, is that... It can't be! Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic! Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me! What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body dumb, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. But these wounds are even genuine. My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic! Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down. What do I do? Yeah, it's okay. Oh wait, it's different flashback than before. My favorite employee we just met today. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, Conductor, you'll see. Wow, look at this place. Hey Tails, where are you? Gambloid, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just already committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or if there's something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. If you don't mind, if it's cool if I tag along with you. Of course, sure. Now if ever needed snack, you've got me. Oh yeah, makes sense. Fair enough. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, where's my law card? The last guy took a work case with me, ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Vermins! What are you doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish our alibi, and nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something. Do I take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Gambloid, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. I love the setup for this. How the game was released on April's Fools with a title like The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Then they turn that around and say, hey, by the way, this is a murder mystery that they set up in universe for Amy's birthday. And now they're turning it around again, implying that Sonic is actually dead. But nobody is realizing it, and we are figuring this out now. Good, let's have a look at stuff. Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omakacho, I have no idea. Hate to see them like this. What they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check. Sadly, this one's empty as well. Starting to think our theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Gambloid, this is interesting. What is? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. This has lipstick. Oh, he even said that exact thing. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. We should lock this. What do you mean we found enough clues? I haven't interacted with half of the things here. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Seems like someone licked all the salt off them. What? Maybe they're just unsalted. The robotic arms here are really helpful. Why do they always look so sus? What's the arm doing to my hair? You fix it up a bit. That's incredible. An interesting tech. Should I fear my job a little bit? How can it microwave? Breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights. I'm just happy to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding the carts. I never understand this friend group. Okay. I thought I told you to leave me alone. He really likes us telling him that we like his head. Amazing. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your head a bit? So we could see it better? I said leave! Knuckles, Gambloid and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Yeah. It is? We have evidence too. We do? Gambloid, just take a look at your inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? The arcade machine? Ah, what makes you think I touched it? This is so weird with the diagonal perspective. Well, you see, you have no argument here, you're weak. Gambloid, let's follow that train of thought again, shall we? Easy. Just don't fall. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... the arcade cabinet is covered with punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. Why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a certain urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it, Gambloid. Destruct Knuckles while I fixed Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Nope, I forgot to jump, and this was the end. Almost didn't make it. The gate machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm putting it up right now. Okay. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture's beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you. In frustration, you destroyed the card cabinet. Nah. He's punching the air in frustration. You guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. Done so. Now, Gambloid, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? I only have another proof, so I guess we are claiming that the lipstick on the cups was from Vector? No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. Well, you were supposed to be practicing, participating even, in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like... It's not. I wasn't. Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the card machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. That's my story. An alibi. If I already told you an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this Frank group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what about the cup with the lipstick mark? Rogue was in here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed. Made fun of our game and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. I am not satisfied. Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rogue couldn't find something and left. Then Knuckles destroyed the machine. It all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Gambloid, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. Okay, so the thing is, I have no idea. Like, I know there are more characters with fun names. And I think Candy is the name of a character, not of a character that we've been introduced to today. Okay. All the other names have a food theme. This one, Uhegas by Ultim. You may not know Gambloid, but there's someone here that goes by the title The Ultimate Life Form. There's really someone here that goes by that. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game. But then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too? He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow taught me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. It's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No. I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rogue searching for? Is it Rouge, actually? In terms of pronunciation, I guess so. I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. If we ever go, it's Sonic and Earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Gambloid. Let's head to the library. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Gambloid! You're coming. Where is... Yeah, okay, so this is where we were in, then we went through the dining hall. Okay. This makes sense. Oh yeah, I forgot I can actually shift the... Howdy, partners. Can shift the room. Okay. Ready to mosey down the next car? Onwards! Oh, this stuff's getting heavy. I dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter Amy Rose is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. Oh, she knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be there to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Do you doubt the birthday girl? Birthday girl has a master key. Ah, right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I solved this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved, I'd kill for a chicken palm right about now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry, a resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee 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 dee. Was that it? Have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Gambloid and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. We were all sent off. Rouge, I just stick with Rogue. Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knockers was up to on the saloon car. Yep. I hope it's Rouge. No, I'm just flip-flopping. What happened to see her lipstick on a stain on a cup of... We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Ro came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rogue left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car and the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the roaring monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the doors behind him. Then returned to the lounge car, where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car, while we were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived, asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. The alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they were saying is true. So we need to confirm Vector's reasons for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. Okay. Brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. Gambloid, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. There seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Looks, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Okay. You know, with how bad everything else in the train looked after it sped up, this library with standing bookshelves looks suspiciously orderly. Just a few books on the ground, that's it. And one picture hanging crooked on the wall. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below it reads, "Hang in there." Well, I really need to see this. This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. It's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can do too. There's no way there was this much thought put into this poster, right? So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rogue pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Now let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right into the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Gambloid, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murderer, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Something's always hidden in the trash. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there would be something there. Gambloid, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there will be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Oh, yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Gambloid, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? What's this bright red book? This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, that's Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Kaz, I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette. You may not be wrong. Poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all of this mess either. I'd just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Wait. What? All we have is the lab. Oh no, wait. I keep forgetting I can move. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. It's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order. But this one... It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it's interesting. Let's make a note of this. Exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express, many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train. Okay. Okay, but I'm still... Oh, now I can interact with this. A globe of our marvelous planet. Haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be bad, can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia. Have you ever been there? I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Do we interact with the door? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Okay. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. Hi, Gamero, you missed roughly 1 hour and 20 minutes. Like the whole setup. I can catch you up a bit though if you are interested. If I can go into... Yeah, I can. So... we are currently in a train. This is the train map. And we are celebrating Amy's birthday. And for her birthday, they arranged to have a murder mystery event be held in this train. And as you can see, there are a lot of Sonic franchise characters with us. I started pretty early. There was not much chatting at the beginning. We are an employee that has their first day in this train. And we are basically just there to microwave food for everyone who's there. At least that was the setup. And we all gathered in the beginning in the dining room. And then after everyone got their character cards and everything, jumped into... people were supposed to go to the rooms where their character was to be stationed at. But then the train suddenly accelerated and everyone fell over and we got locked in a closet.
Is that literally what they said? Here to microbot food for the Sonic team?
Yes, because I can show you the menu. The menu has chili dog, instant ramen, and chicken cordon bleu. There is no kitchen. We are there to microwave the ready-made food, which we also saw in the cabinet that we were locked in together with Amy and Tails. And since we have then worked our way out of here and found Sonic, but Sonic was actually lying on the floor, hurt and almost being unable to talk, but everyone is playing it off as to be part of the murder mystery. But what I'm thinking is that the game actually did a like double gotcha, where they first announced this as a haha, we made a game in which Sonic dies, April Fool's game, then turn it around and say, no, it's actually just a murder mystery in universe for Amy's birthday, but now turn it around again where Sonic actually died and we're still trying to figure out what's happening. And now we've been going through the train basically and talking to everyone and trying to figure out what happened in the time that we were knocked unconscious after the train accelerated and threw everything around. So we've since gone through the saloon where we met Knuckles, who is playing a cowboy with a southern accent, and beat up a arcade machine after failing to beat Vector's high score when they were competing there instead of preparing for the roleplay because they were not interested. And Shadow has been going through the train and just locking doors the whole time for some reason. And Rogue is apparently also looking for something. Probably he did actually die, the way it looked. So, yeah. Now we're in the library. Talked to Espio and Vector. Collected some clues and now I have to interrogate them. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if I had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Gambloid and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine of the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we've gathered with Knuckles. That brings our attention to you, Espio. Rogue entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading. But were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you want talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Gambloid, could you help me out? I mean, we only have one book in our inventory, so... A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Yeah, and then this is how we argue. We get through these mini games. Oops. They introduced a new mechanic and I didn't know how to deal with it. Oh god. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail is normally like you, Espio. Hey, now I won't have you insulting my paw like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. Friendships can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Gambloid, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Sure, he probably didn't read that far. Okay, what? efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless. Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons and explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SPO aced that question, Gambloid. Hit him with another one. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. The person who has made this rule must have been over 65. Last one. Let's see if you can get 3 out of 3. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel to guests, or 4 even. I remember this. The train is an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Did I mess up? I mean, he did say it works in tandem with the conductor, so he didn't contradict what my inner monologue just said. Totally, it's wild you were able to retain all of this information so quickly. Post-brain is often surprising. I don't know, I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. Guess I can't talk. And you both had the nerve to question my body like that. Don't we want to be supported, Forks or Reed? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. It's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, definitely read through the manual, I suppose we can. SPO? Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Gambloid? I mean, Shadow has been coming through this, and they both even told us that Rogue has been in this too. And there's like no blind spot if you go through this. Shadow's log? Please pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, Gambloid. Let's get our argument together by collecting rings. 50 this time, okay? Oh. Oh, I can pick up multiple if I line it up correctly. Okay, that's news. Oh, come on. No. Okay, we try again. The camera perspective makes this incredibly hard for me. Like the way this controls with the camera being diagonal like this, it's not good. Oops. Okay. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentioned that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector on the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at his post. Yeah, I've only heard good things about this, but I have been unspoiled about it as well. Yeah, it asks you your name at the beginning. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car where he left the saloon car. So there's an absolute no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? And then it has your name on... It has the name on the Game Boy too? I didn't realize. I'm gonna have to check that next time. Well, you see? I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment you were really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Gambloid. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You got to believe me. That Kudimina is vanishing. I was so involved with my book. I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yep, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's deaths, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? That's a kind of choice we haven't been given yet. I'm also confused why Rogue hasn't come into the discussion at all yet, given we have gotten this map in regards to her seemingly figuring something out. Wait. Is this another table and chair hidden behind another shelf? Like, we're standing here at the moment. Gambloids, my favorite and beloved employee. Please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. What? Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Okay, so I guess the game is going to go exactly where I was just going. He probably could not actually see him because of the place he chose to read. Oops. Gambloid stream gear. Yeah, you're right. That's even the font they chose when we wrote our name tag at the beginning. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where actually on the map you mean. Where could have Espio been for Shadow to not see him? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen each other from the spot. Because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. It felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. Hi, Connor. But I'm glad you all believe me now. The alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. Why would you come into a stream with a message like this, basically spoiling someone how long the game they're playing is? Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rogue, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give a mag, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Gambloid, let's see what's next. Coming. Okay, so first of all, if you tell someone how long a game is, or how long it took you, especially if it's a shorter game, and they are at a point in the game where it looks like the game might be over, if they know how long the game is, they can very easily judge if what they're experiencing right now is actually the end, or if there's maybe something more after it. Just some food for thought. My day has been fine so far, thank you. I hope yours have been too. Let me check who's calling for me. Okay, I see. That's actually something I wanted to do. Here we go. Good. I guess then we're done here. Did this update? No, okay. It still lets me interact with everything else afterwards. Okay, but I'm pretty sure we got everything here. Yes, we don't want to look at them anymore. Okay, the investigation continues. Who are you? Oh, this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Yeah, that's basically just emptying the inventory. Rogue, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Oh, please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right, forks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rogue. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? You certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rogue. Alright, well, it's a Faberge chow egg. Oh, that does sound kind of extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. We can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Faberge chow egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rogue? Well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rogue, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads up right to the room holding the Faberge chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator. And our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you won't ask to help you steal the Faberge chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her law card must have been influencing her decision there. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Gambloid, do you have an opinion on this? I think the only square here is you, Microwave Master. I must admit, that wasn't the coolest thing I've heard someone say. No, my cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. Alright, I'm in. I'll help. Okay, so we're stealing from more employer, by the way. But I suppose if both Blade and Gambloid are in, okay, let's get that Faberge chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now, we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Faberge chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract it? There we go. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Gambloid, is everything okay? Never seen you smile like that. Seems I don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? You are. It's your job. Of course I distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. If not, I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let's think this over again. Who's distracting the security guard? Well then, it's Tails, because he's the tech guy, right? Sure, I could be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that. Veto. And with Blaze, his delivery was shaky. No, I could do it. Sorry, buddy, but I think you'll be better off elsewhere. In that case, who should we choose? Well, there's only one choice left, thank you, game. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This will work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guard distracted, Rogue, how will you get the access card? She's already stolen money out of our pocket during the dialogue earlier, so this should be fine. I snatched the access key, no problem. The Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Rogue, I have no idea. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get the Blaze... No, we need to get Blaze out of there. Gamebloid, what's your plan? What? Rouge. Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What's your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, you're just far too plain. We would need a complete refashioning immediately. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. Absolutely vile. I can't think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll head to the elevator. Okay, so a drink without a coaster is the most despicable thing they can imagine. Okay. And just like that, we all make it to the elevator. Inside, we... Okay, yeah, we sing Victory a cappella. No. One last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Yes, we do high five each of them. You're not touching them, okay. The high fives aren't given away willy-nilly, they're to be cherished. Don't think my hands would survive a high five from them. Let's rethink this. How oddly polite of them. Hello, Trindor! What were you doing? I just won League of Legends. Beautiful. I hope you had good games, and if they weren't good, at least fun. He was losing in League. Hi, Revlo. I am sorry, Trin, but welcome in, everyone. Hi, Jazz. Hi. We are experiencing what may be the best Sonic game in modern times. I'm happy you've come along. Hi, Wentington. And it's convenient because we are in a train. So the train coming in is perfectly on brand. Because we are celebrating Amy's birthday in the Miracle Express train, where they set up a murder mystery for Amy. And we are currently making our way through the whole train, interrogating the different passengers on their alibis for the murder of Sonic. But the problem is that why this was set up as a murder mystery game in universe for Amy's birthday, Sonic seemed to have really been hurt because the train did accelerate excessively and everything flew around, and he was actually unable to move, but everyone else sees it as him playing his part properly. So he might actually be dead proper, but we're finding this out. And we've so far worked our way through the train up to the casino. So, yeah, let's see how much more there is. We're currently trying to devise a plan on how to steal a elevator card from a security guard and how to deal with the aftermath of that. So that's fun. Yeah, so the plan up until now is that Tails is... No, what did we say what the plan was? Rouge steals the card from the guard, where the guard is distracted by Blaze, I guess. And then we all run to the elevator, and now we need to deal with the claws that are going to come out of the elevator ceiling. And I suggested we high-five them, but they did not entertain that thought too long. So let's tie them into one big knot. My shoes doesn't have laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot? Yes. Well, no. I can, but I gotta sing a little song while I do it. I'm gonna zip in here and beat to this. Let's think of something else. Guess someone didn't want to hear my song. Yeah, okay. Let me get rid of a Discord notif quickly. There we go. I should be able to disengage them. I just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Yes, we cry and hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. What? Okay, that was a weird dialogue. They didn't really talk about that at all. Well, perfect plan, let's go. Is everyone ready? It's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. Wait, they just skipped this whole part? Oh, that's a shame. We didn't even do any investigation or anything. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning before it was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the save code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Ferbage Chow Egg. Ah, now we do the thing. Okay, I don't have the blueprint in my inventory. And we have 2 saves that we can interact with. What could they possibly be storing in all these? This is the casino car. I suppose it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings too. Rings? You can find those lying around in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we? Right, we gotta find the safe with the Ferbage Chow Egg inside. No question. This has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, wow. It's here. Oh, I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. You can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever. Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secrets. No one knows this secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will be witness to its secrets. Rouge, I don't know if you should. all you need to do is twist it. Uh-oh. Rouge. Has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg. Now. Dispose of it? After all our hard work? Rouge? Fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? What do you mean? What is this? Yeah, so what I would have said is just put it back in the save that it came from. Rock the egg to sleep. Mwah. Flip the egg upside down. Kiss the egg. To stop. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. Are you insane? Do you want us to blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Gambloid. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Gambloid, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just Espio did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. These robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. And if a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé cow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming or going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So, if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Did I accidentally just choose the one correct answer? Okay. We wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's hollow. Not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Ah. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. Completely relieved. Aunt was right, thankfully. And look what's inside. Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy too. The final secret to the Fabergé chow egg. There's a chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she trolling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé chow egg's secret. I wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Go ahead, Gamero. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much as fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. No one seems to suspect anything. The security guard is back on their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend, okay. Conductor did it. no employee would be so nice. He's Robotnik in a weird costume or something. We'll see. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What? What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? While I appreciate your existence, it's as I said. Finders keepers. I need them a little longer in case I miss any other treasures. But I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. Can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better, but I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. What? Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. But we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you, stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Gambloid, let's head out. The mystery continues. Okay, and now I can interact with stuff here. Yes! Big money, big money. Yes, play the slots. Okay. I respect your restraint, he says. Okay. So I could have just continued. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it. So I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair, I suppose. I shouldn't be so surprised then. Yeah, for context, there was also a Dr. Eggman authored book in the library car that we were in earlier. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in. But I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. I don't know how to play that. Gambler, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Okay. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know. The conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that's true. They're very versatile. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Do you think you could go over your alibi for us again, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure. We left the dining car, and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car, where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy a present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash-out voucher. You can take a look. 14,000 credits. It's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. He's so self-aware. That's smirk. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Tails, to tell. Do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Course, can do. Okay, can we... There's the door, I guess. Ah! Trash! We must search the trash bin. There's been a trash bin in every room we've been in so far, but the reoccurring theme was there's nothing in the trash bin. And in the last room we were in, Tails assured us, since we looked so sad about there not being anything else in the trash bin, that surely in the next room there's going to be something in the trash bin. Let's have a look. It's empty again. Oh? Oh, did I hear an O? I've always believed in a thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See? It's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when I met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. A lollipop stick? Yeah, I like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's there. Gambloid? Gambloid, is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé Shao egg hunt. We split up at the casino car, and I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around, and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions, Rouge. You take care now. Likewise, darling. Okay, I guess then we don't interrogate them because we did the heist earlier and bonded with them that way. Yep, let's find Shadow. Now this is as good a time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking these doors. Start to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing me enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made it here, Tails. Yep. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwaved chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Gambloid, it seems like Shadow isn't gonna talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to find some answers, Tails? Undoubtedly, my dear Gambloid. Could you open the wardrobe, please? Wait, is there a reason why you want me to do it? What if something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Yeah, come on. Watch it, bro. Ah! What? All this dust? You opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere. Okay. Do you see this? A pull string. Gambloid? What? It's got to activate something. What? The back of the wardrobe opened? There's a full passageway back there. Come on, we have to see where this leads. But how? This is a train. How is that supposed to work? This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. Like, I get that they are connected on this map on the sides, but this is a train. This is arranged this way to make it easier to fit on a screen. And you see by how the stuff is depicted here that they are literally individual cars. How they have told us to. What?
Does it just travel in a butt?
Yeah, we just have portals now. I don't believe it. Quick, back through the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory. There's another robot arm, just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you give me a high five? No. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. That was spiritual. Hi, Meg. Did you finish your game? I couldn't jump in earlier because I was busy doing dumb stuff. And then I started my stream. But I hope the visual novel you played went well. This is a free Sonic game that was released on the 1st of April this year, called The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, I believe. And the setup is that... Oh no, it didn't. That's a shame. It's Amy's birthday, and for her birthday, they rented out a whole train to hold a murder mystery party in the train. But shit got wild. Maybe Sonic is actually dead, and we're investigating. Still role-playing, but nobody's taking the situation serious enough. Got quite far though. Ethan and I took turns reading it out loud for a bit. Nice. What's this? Oh, there. Okay. Feel reawakened. Beautiful. Computer. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely. Seems convenient. It is. A shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. Yeah. A printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Why? Okay. Surprisingly tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me. And here you go. That's exactly what I asked for. Uniquely set this back on the printer quietly. Okay. A keyring. Must be Shadows, the locksmith. Interesting. There's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Let's take it. I mean, of course there isn't much, because he's been putting locks on all of the doors the whole time, everywhere. Wow. Tails, you have to check this out. These windows are huge. What a view. I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean. If this train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree. Despite the murder lingering in the air. Despite the murder lingering in the air, I just saw the same thing. Okay, let's talk to... oh, trash bin! Tails? No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, Gambloid, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Gambloid? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Ha ha ha! Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Guess what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. I think we found enough clues. Ah, ha! So it was a clue. I was right. Presenting Big Chow Band. But we can talk to the door as well. We can't move on until we interrogate Shadow. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Okay, good. Let's do the thing. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare. So cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here actually. Gambloid, we certainly will not. Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy and I forgot to talk to Amy. I'm an idiot. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train and every single person has mentioned running into you. We've been locking every door on this train and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car, where Sonic was stationed. This door, right here, in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following. So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others, so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Gambler and I can explain the car change, however. Gambloid, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car? $55, okay. No! Controls for this. Oh, we got new mechanics. What? I didn't even get hit and didn't get enough rings, okay. Oops. No! Ah! One off. Okay. Ah, okay. That's probably not going to work out anymore. Oh, we got all of them there, though. Nope. Oh, we did it. Okay. No problem at all. Gambloid and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? Oh, that was not Amy, that was Shadow. A secret passage? So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrive at the dining car. Good job, Mega Maniac. Excellent work, Gambloid. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course, this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop. Seems Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow isn't going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Gambler, do you have any guesses? Well, if Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because... Yeah, I mean, we established this already. They couldn't have seen each other, but that's based on the map that I don't have of the library anymore. And I don't know where the hidden passage comes out of. The game never shows us that. Ah, and Vector was with Knuckles. They wouldn't have seen him enter the library. See? Things are falling into place. But what about Espio? I believe Espio was behind a bookshelf at a table reading. Why does he look surprised? Espio reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? Well, I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at whatever game I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like, I believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh? If you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if, why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps Gambler I can further validate Shadow's claims. Can do what? Gambler, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away? I mean... he doesn't have too many keys left on his keyring. No, I missed so many. Okay, it's fine. We got 10 more than we needed. Easy clap, easy clap. There's only one reason there's exactly 2 keys on that keyring. Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way. Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth. Then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? He's right. Her theory is strong. Tess and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I think Gambler and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I have just one question for you. Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah? Everyone's been so sweet. Just Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet. But that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Gambloid? Yes, Tails? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave every station in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy. That's right. The conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? The first option is a truth. He couldn't find us because we were locked in here, away from everyone else, to the point where all 3 of us were actually knocked out unconscious. And we had to clear the door that was blocked from the inside somehow with a bookshelf. No idea how that could ever have happened, like closed room murder mystery, but the other way around. So even if he wanted to get to us to give us a key, he couldn't have given us a key because he wouldn't have been able to enter the room, assuming the door opens inwards. So that the bookshelf was actually a problem for someone to get into the room from outside as well. We have to consider that Shadow might actually have used the secret passage to skip the casino car, basically. But I don't remember what the ladies in there told us about how and when they met Shadow. That's a problem. Because he gave them keys, so they definitely saw him and received a key from them. But I don't remember the story. And I also still have no idea how Sonic did get from the front of the train to the back of the train in the dining hall. Especially since nobody talked to us about having seen Sonic at all. So unless there's another hidden passage in the library that leads to the dining hall, which makes no sense given how the dining hall looked. It was basically just a normal train car with windows on each side. But again, I have no idea how the secret passage in this room works either, given the layout that we're looking at. But the way that this has been written and the way that Amy has been going at Shadow, I will actually just go with the first one, because it is true, and both of the people present know this to be true as well, because they were the two people with me in the locked room. Shadow knew Amy, you and I started in the dining car. He could have given us the keys if he wanted to. I mean, you don't know that, do you? Did he have... Why? We found his keyring in this car. He might not have had the keys when we started the game in the dining room. Okay, then I guess the game doesn't want to go with that. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away? Not us. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. No, it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? Ah, how dare. Gambloid. Show me evidence. Huh? If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep just Amy away. Why? Because he forgot to give her a birthday present and he wanted to get one. So he tried to print tickets to give to her. But since the printer is so tricky to operate, he failed. Like even Tails, who's literally like a tinkerer and inventor, struggled with the printer. Why would Shadow be able to operate the printer properly? He went rooting through the trash. Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's of a band's ticket website. Tails, don't! This is Hot Honey's website. No way! I love them! Hot Honey? It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B. Ah, my current favorite. All the members have B after their name? Yep. Isn't it cute? I haven't gotten any of their shows yet to see them though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be really online at a specific time and they all sell out in minutes. That's his appointment. That's his appointment. That's why he wanted us to let him be in peace, because he wanted to buy the tickets. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey Band's ticket website exists because Shadow was buying tickets for Amy. What? Shadow? Is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes. I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Shadow. I used that printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the home page by accident? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this. After I accused you of murder? Spit everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine. The surprise is ruined anyway. Oof. Probably our fault there. Sorry, that's a detective's job, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift, except for me. Right for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you came speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets. So I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door on the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease. My pants' fatal flaw. The birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know if... Too late, it's happening. I can't wait. The show of a lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two. Seems the misery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all of this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain. Amy, I am curious. Who is the source of your big scoop? I would like to know as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. Okay, so you're not telling us who the person is that tried to frame someone else for the murder in a group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. So we have crossed him out, probably by now, because he was just obsessed with getting the tickets. His character card might still have primed him as the murderer, but, well. So there's one person here that told her about Shadow being suspect. And you're not telling us who? I mean, given the order that we've gone through stuff in. Well, let's see. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car. I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. And I'll join in as well. Time to see this through to the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Gambloid, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We'll pin down Sonic's murderer for good. Right on then, let's do it. Okay, can I talk to you again? Nothing interesting, okay. Good, then... yeah, we go. Now or never. Should really sort out my evidence before I continue. In my short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor car yet. It feels empty. Wait, where is the conductor? That's odd. I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Last we saw him was when we left the dining car. Something clearly happened here. Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on. Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure. Wait, what's it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise? Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform. He's been here a long time. After 32 years, he's told me he's finally retiring. He said he's headed to the Spagonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip. 32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness. May any future sorrow be fleeting. Yes, I wish that too. You know, I'm alright. I don't need to check the trash bin. You're satisfied with finding a clue here before, huh? I know they say always check the trash bin, but I'm good. I'll go out on a high note. What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart. That's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train. That shouldn't be possible. Tears is right. The train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them abroad. Let's make a note of this. A microphone. We can talk to the whole train with this. Should I say something? Why are you reaching for the... Offering our guests some musical entertainment. That was impressive. Thank you for sharing. This robot arm has been completely torn off. That arm is powerful. It'd be tough to break out of its grip. A lot of people here have the strength to tear this off. The question is why? Confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should lock this. But I haven't interacted with everything yet. I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Hi, Stormy. Oh, no, just how to work the microwave. I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train? I would completely trust you to drive the train. Same, actually. It's true. You could drive this train flawlessly. Oh, guys. Okay, I think... Yeah, there's even more stuff here. A vent. It's a large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there. Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for you? Oh, the tails. Right. Gambloid. I've noticed these screens throughout the entire train. Yeah, they used to show information and advertisements. They're nice, the picture is really clear. I watch a full movie on one. I saw a slide that said, "Happy birthday, Amy." That was so cute. The next ad being for nasal medication was a little jarring though. High quality screens probably didn't do that ad any favors. Not at all, perhaps too much detail. Okay, I guess we got everything in terms of the room then. Yes. It's time we named the suspect. What do you think, Gamblot? Ready to solve this case? I have no idea. Hello, everyone. This is the birthday girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once. I feel like we have a bad ending coming up. Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect with assistance from Gambloid. Why hasn't Sonic shown up? Vector, real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? He must still be pretending to be dead, lazy bum. Ready? Let's go get him. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight. The air in here is so intense. I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities. I feel so catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself, the amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery, Aspio. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. I love escape rooms. Count me in. I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime? Yeah, that'd be fun too. What in the world? That's Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? He's not responding to us. Sonic! Sonic! What? Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic? Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. If there's a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less. Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. So I'd ask again, which one of you did this? This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic could handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you to get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible. He really was hurt this whole time, and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrong. I must just take down the murderer. It's not like you did something wrong. We checked on him, we talked to him, we checked his pulse. Everything was bad. Thank you for the lurk, Stormy. And we tried to tell people, but nobody believed us. If anyone's at fault, it's everyone else. Yeah. Because the thing is, this whole thing was a setup for her birthday. Like, this was like a murder mystery party they booked on this train. And when we told them that Sonic might actually be hurt, they were just all reacting like, nah, he's playing his part real good. He's just pretending. Because he got the role of the victim. Tails, Gambloid, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Wait, what? The game is really giving me an option now? I didn't ask people what they wanted to eat. From the options presented, I would have only Espio or Amy herself. Because Amy was awake before either Tails or I were after we got knocked out. She might as well have not gotten knocked out, actually. And prepared the scene to make it so, to make it look like she was stuck in there with us and broken her hammer. And Espio's and Shadow's meeting/not meeting is also still very vague. Everyone else I can't really see. Like, she definitely was driven by the egg thing entirely. Shadow already had its whole arc with the tickets for Amy, which might be an absolutely amazing alibi if he just made that up from the beginning. But I also wouldn't think that they would write this game in a way where Shadow would just be it after having put so much emphasis on him. Knuckles was in the... we basically met him right after the dining room in here. There's a Super Monkey Ball arcade machine that was destroyed because he got enraged at not being able to beat the high score that this guy, I forgot his Vector, put on there. He was beaten by 1 point. So Knuckles smashed up the machine in frustration so that nobody would see that Vector beat his high score. But Shadow was in there playing with them. Like, Shadow figured out how to play the game, taught them how to play the game, and then they competed for higher scores. So there was a lot of back and forth between the library car and the whatever this one was called at the beginning. We can't really look at the dart. I can do this, but all it does is it enlarges the picture. It doesn't let me interact with it in any way. I also have no, I can't. I also don't have any background in most Sonic lore to know if some of them would be using specific weapons in certain games that would be a blow dart. But we're basically also missing a whole person. Like, the conductor isn't here anymore. And we basically saw the conductor last here, and then also nobody mentioned the conductor anymore. So the conductor somehow was in the dining hall and then nowhere ever again. And Sonic, for some reason, was supposedly in here, but nobody talked about him or saw him anywhere, and he went back to the dining hall and basically knocked out there. He also said, like, he couldn't move, which makes it sound that, like, he was hit with a blow dart. And if the blow dart is still here, that stands to reason that he was actually in here, but somehow transported to the dining hall. Or maybe he just ran there himself, and that's why we also have the robot arm that's torn off. Like, he was tried to be restrained in here and put to sleep. And just ran away, broke the arm, but the sleeping agent took hold on him when he got to the dining room. We also haven't figured out why the train accelerated so much as it did at the start of the game. And all of the robotic ambience and the arms and whatever, of course, and the hints we've found throughout the train also point at this actually just being a Robotnik setup, or Eggman, whatever he's called, depending on your localization. That it wasn't actually any of the people here. We had also someone in chat earlier throw in the theory that the conductor is either working for or is Robotnik himself, which I also wouldn't find too far-fetched. And the whole wife thing just be a backstory, because we also have only seen pictures of himself across the train. We have never seen pictures of his wife or his kids that he's talked about, which is also very awkward. Like, why would you in your workplace just put a picture of yourself and not a picture of your family, which is like the cliche move to do? It makes no sense either. And we know nothing else about the conductor other than that he is the only one with full control over all of the robots. Yeah. We also have this vent that maybe could have been used to traverse the whole train, but the vent is closed. So it's not like someone escaped through the vent, if anything, because then the vent would have been removed and just the vent shaft been open. It would help if Rouge could show us the blueprints of the train that she has found earlier, because with the blueprints of the train we could ascertain if there's another hidden way other than the one we found, and maybe also where the vents went. And maybe see even some more info. But that's not the question we're asking right now. I'm just gonna click on Amy and see what happens. What do you mean neither Tails or I can be the murderer? Okay, then I'm just gonna go with Espio. Espio, you were the one to murder Sonic, weren't you? I actually don't think it was any of those people. I did no such thing, my young friend. If it's a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What the? You're accusing Espio? We already talked about this. The man was reading. You have nothing. Restating Espio's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. Espio was locked in the library car, reading. He only had access to the saloon car during the murder. However, the evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed. Oh yeah, that's right. What did we find that brings into question Espio's alibi? Espio could have left the library at any time, because Tails and I found a hidden passage from the library car to the lounge car. The ripped off arm seems like Vector. Yeah, it doesn't sound too far-fetched. But I would assume Knuckles or Shadow technically could do that as well. In the lounge, the hidden passage exists behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we found it. Not only would Espio avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the car just before this one. You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time. Remember? Well, the thing is, if you've been the murderer, then you plotted this beforehand and you would have only been able to answer all our questions flawlessly because you studied the whole manual in detail beforehand. And that also conveniently gave you the alibi to be able to answer our questions when questioned. It's true. You didn't miss a question, but I think Gamblot and I can explain that too. How did Espio know everything in the train manual he was reading? What are these answers? He's a poet, so a quick reader. He's a ninja like him speed reads. Espio is a ninja. He's fluent in 17 different languages and remarkably disciplined. What are you getting at? You picked a random book from the shelf and memorized it. Just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What? It's absurd. Memorizing a whole book. I know this is a talented bunch. But that seems like a lot. I don't know. Plausible. Espio is particularly skilled. I've known Espio a long time. He once spade read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. If I'm right, and Espio quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage, then Espio could have met Sonic in the conductor's car, where he was murdered. Since we're only talking in what-ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right. How would Espio have known it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky to even find the passage. Gamblot and I might not have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Gamblot, who here has evidence to prove Espio knew about the hidden passage? You. Rouge, we need to see those blueprints. Blueprints? You stole blueprints? Whatever. I already used it to scout for more treasures. Come up, Cole. You can have it. This right here is a blueprint to the entire train. Espio could have easily used this to find the hidden passage. What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rouge had them. Well, Gambler, do you have an answer for this? How could Espio have seen those blueprints? I mean, this is certainly valid. I would have just loved to be able to ask Rouge where she got the blueprints from. That would have been a lot easier. When we were checking tickets at the beginning, Espio, I don't remember how he behaved. But I know Vector was the one who had thrown his away and was looking for it and was making a whole circus. But why would the conductor run around with the blueprints? That makes no sense. Oh yeah, there's the question I was wanting to ask. Where did you find those blueprints? In the library car. It was stuffed with the brochures. I checked the saloon car first, then found the blueprints after leaving. So that it means Espio had the time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. Yeah, and I mean, him being a ninja in lore makes also sense to use the blow darts then. And the game was actually talking about him being able to cling to walls in the exposition at the beginning. Which probably will put the vent into consideration again. Because the game also made a big fuss about nobody being able to reach the vent other than Tails because he can fly. And I guess Espio would have just been able to climb the walls to get into the vent. The logistics are still vague, but Gambloid and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but Gambloid and I have evidence on how it was done. Oh, this is rich. Pray tell, if I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? And he's not actually murdered, he's just paralyzed by the blow dart. That's also why he has no where he only has a very weak pulse. Okay, that's good to know. Ah, I missed so many rings there, holy shit. Ah, this is not gonna work out. Oh, yep. Ah, okay, we're getting there. Oh, come on. What? Okay. I am done. I'm trying to optimize this too hard. I was too slow. But I do appreciate the difficulty curve they put in with these, and I also saw when I checked the options earlier that there are actually accessibility settings that let you tweak the difficulties for these mini-games quite a bit as well. Which is even more impressive given this was like an April Fool's game they released. Like the amount of effort they put into this is ridiculous! Ah! And they just released this for free, like holy shit. Yeah, this is the run, it's easy. Got almost 20 to spare. This Blaudart was found in the conductor room. I believe Esper used this to knock Sonic unconscious. Oh, so you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I'm unsure. He's more banged up than what a Blaudart would do. According to Amy's rules, a Blaudart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible. Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? That's an argument you can make about anyone in this situation. This doesn't help you at all. I locked all the doors, and Espio didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, then he'd end up in the library. Gamblot and I know another way it could have been done. We do. What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? This is where the air vent comes into play. No! Big oof. Yeah, big oof indeed. No, I moved to the wrong side. Ah, okay. Alright, let's take a look. Espio didn't take the secret passage to get to the dining car, then what route did he take to get Sonic there? There's a path above the conductor's car, and it goes all the way to the dining car. Huh? I didn't even see that area. Is that some sort of long attic? According to these blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vent over there? The vent? Of course! That must be the entrance to the path! Allow me to check out. My word. There is a path back there and a track. A track? Huh? A track for the robot arms, I think. This must be the path the arms take to move throughout the train. So you're saying if I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car. Tails, you're a smart kid, so you realize we both can fit up there. Espio is right. This is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? No! Nah! Yeah, I mean, what else do they want to do? If he provides all the answers, then I can't do my dream game. That's even worse than the prior attempt. Not nice in this case, indeed. The main problem is that there's only a singular jump. You can't do like a long jump or a short jump. It's always the same. Like you can only time things, you can't control the jump at all. Again, come on. I think it's like impossible to get 3 there. No! Should try to get the 4 there instead of not getting anything. Okay, so we got 69 3 times. Go on. Well, it's not 69 this time. Had I not gotten hits, would have made it. I'm getting there. I'm panicking. I just need to make it through. Okay, we made it. Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out here and one of those robot arms was a casualty. But what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Knuckles said there's a track the robot arms use that continues through the vent. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from a blow dart and carried him to the dining car. Could that be true? Take a look at Sonic, he's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can't see that. Those arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily, but if he's woozy from a blow dart, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory, Tails. But you have to admit, there are a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly to Espio yet, but I have found one inconsistency. What kind of inconsistency? Someone here received false information, and I believe that information came from Espio. We received that information. Amy, you received a hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. Espio lied to me. Espio told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic, but we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. That scoop came from you, Espio. No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was just looking out for you, my fellow passenger's safety. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know, Espio. What? These evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree. I want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time while you were stationed in the room with a hidden passage. And now you're lying to me? On my birthday of all days? I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibis, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it could only have been one person. It was you, Espio! You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey guys. Sonic! You're okay? Sonic, and just as we solved the mystery, Espio was the murderer. Right. Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me. Blow that though. Really? It's not lethal poison. You just be sleepy for a while. Great, I could use a nap. Oh, wait, there's something important. Espio left me there. Something important? I need everyone to listen. The train's a Batnik. Sonic, are you feeling alright? Do you need to lie back down? No, we all need to get off this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor's car, the conductor was already here. He was excited to tell me all about the features of the train. But he was telling me I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a Flicky. A Flicky? The tiny animal? There's only one person twisted enough to use a Flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman. He told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor. You're not serious? They certainly didn't tell me that in my interview. Right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blowout from Espio. Espio left. The lights in the room started to glow red. Hey, stop what you're doing! I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. I spin dashed right through the robot arm, sliced it off the rail it was on. Wow, I'm amazed he was able to do any of this poisoned. But another robot arm managed to grab me and pinned me to the floor. The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was quite a bit before it all got me. I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no. Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already know that the situation has gotten so serious. Why would you just not tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die. Are you crazy? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. I was just following the rules. See? Use this blow dart on Sonic stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. Signed, Staff. What is that? It says what I just read. What is this? Instructions? I was given the blow dart along with that card. It's signed Staff. Who gave this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms sent it to me. Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack? Who? Oh, what? Gamboid, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed Espio the blow dart? Why would the I mean, the train itself seems like a fun answer, but the conductor doesn't really make much sense with what we've experienced from him. Like, the only way would be that he made like a perfect setup. I'm just gonna choose the train itself for now. No, he was there. He was there from the beginning. He was a character. We did quite a bit with him at the beginning. He gave us the intro and everything as well. He talked to everyone, etc. And Sonic just told us how he was in here with the conductor. I believe something's been orchestrating things behind the scenes. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture and for a good while. So I think the train itself is plotting something. First we named the train Sabatnik and now it's out to get us. Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You seriously convinced the train has it out to get us? I mean, it's the other way around. He said, Sonic told us that he also only got caught by the arms after he got shot, because that's why he wasn't able to fight back properly. I don't know what the train's full intent is. But clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train! Come out and show yourself. Amy, it's my birthday and I don't need you messing with it. I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it. Come on, there's got to be another way to get the train's attention. Well, it seems that worked. What did you two do? Is that the conductor? Yeah, I can get him down. Don't touch him. Is the train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing a little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting? I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman?
That's so but.
After I deliver your annoying party right to its egg fortress. Annoying? The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails like we always planned. What are you? Enough! The train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? What? Sonic! Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye! Ah! Whoa! No, no! I can't keep my footing. Ah! Yeah, that's the room where we started. A bunch of evidence has fallen out of my pockets. My head. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? No need to yell, Bart. Sonic, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Hanging in there. It seems the train arms threw us back into the dining car. But where's everyone else? Great question. But for now, are you alright? Sonic the Hedgehog asking about me? Doing amazing! Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. I might have overcompensated. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way. Okay. We are back. Hey, one of those robotic arms are here too. It swiped at me. Best to leave it alone. The train's definitely mad at us. Good call. We gotta get out of here before the arm swipes at us again. The yellow glow is chilling. I miss it when it was just showing us the weather. Well, that's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Why is no one responding to me? I missed the yellow glow already. You got some nerve showing up here, egghead. You spiky blue pest. Seems you've finally taken passage on one of my passenger trains. Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me. They certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. The infrastructure in your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. So I courageously got involved. I converted some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Let me guess, another death egg, Dr. Predictable. The people fear giant spheres. It's science. Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked in the cars they were stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you not know this was happening? Heavens no, I'm only now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. You see, the capability of a Batnik is normally very basic, just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision, and report to me if any of you happened aboard. This train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius. This confirms it, the train really is sentient. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. See, I got to thinking. I needed to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like to make my Batniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of Batniks. First, to capture you pathetic creatures get a generous reward. The train wants to deliver us to Eggman for a reward. Most of my robots ask for something simple, like my autograph or whatever. But a highly intelligent train, it may ask for something more interesting. As much as I like reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do get lost. Ciao. He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has the motivation, and being made by Eggman is no doubt powerful. Not to mention, we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train purposely had Sonic knocked out so it could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time we were all in danger and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Should have been more assertive earlier. Am I at fault here? Hey. I can tell the situation's getting to you. Yeah, sorry, I get it. The road's been getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. I need you here helping me think through this before I do something rash. See, I'm one of those leap before you think kind of guys. Okay, you're right. Let's keep moving forward and make things right. You're gonna get me to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? The entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves, what would Sonic do? So, what would you do? What would I do? Well, I'd speed through and head on, rescue our friends by any means necessary. Here, stand back. Now that the road's clear, nothing can stop us. Pedal onto your pants. I don't think we'll be getting another break after this. Ready to go? Give me a second. Yep. Oh man, what's wrong? The windows are all covered up now. I never get to look at the pretty views. Amy was saying the train's sights couldn't be beat. I was excited. After all we've been through, I'm sure the train company will offer you some kind of coupon for another visit. That'd be great, as I still don't know where my wallet is. Yeah, we did find the ticket there. Maybe he confused a napkin for his ticket and his ticket for a napkin? I hope his ticket didn't have a ketchup stain. Okay, let's go. Yes, I'm ready. Alright, our friends are locked in the cars up ahead. In my last adventure, maxing out my ring count gave me an extra boost of speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be fast enough to bust through the next door too. Ready? Let's do this. It's full screen now. Oh god. It's way too big. Just wait till I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him. Gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go. No. No. Okay, this is not good. Okay. Can I just abandon this run and we just start? Yeah, let's just fall down here. Let's just restart. Ah, what? That did not hit the... Oh god. I panicked, but we did it. You all came for us. Of course, but let's move. The train wants to take us prisoner and earn a reward. My reward is going to get off the stupid train. Let's go. I took the worst path there. Great. Oops. No! I could have made it if I had hit the... Yeah, jar. They're like 10 each in the bubbles. No. Okay, come on, get me. Let's retry. I still don't know why they told me that I could also use the forward and the backward arrows. Like I'm just using left and right and pressing up and down does the same. Yeah, I guess just because it's technically diagonal, anyone would make sense, I guess. Sonic. It's about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic. You gotta move. You two ready? Always. Let's boogie! Okay. They locked Amy and Tails in the conductor's car. Say no more. Let's go. It didn't feel too difficult, honestly, the last one. I was surprised. No! That was the end of this one. I just needed to hit the jump button. No. Sonic! Sonic, you here? Hey, this is no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right, I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this. But how? Excellent work trapping these pests. No hurry to me. I must properly dispose of them for being my plans for Eggman Land. No, to begin my plans for Eggman Land. And probably another death egg. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'll turn you all into robots to give Sage some new toys to play with. Shut it, Eggman. Don't disappoint me, train. Hurry it up. I will not fail. My wish will be granted. Your wish? Oh, you mean the bounty? I don't care what you call it, just bring me those overgrown mammals. That Eggman. I must get my wish. I will not fail. This is it, everyone. Get ready. We are taking this thing down. Another one? Yep. Okay. No, what? How? Come on. I clearly hit that. Again. Okay, so I just can't jump there. I need to keep that in mind somehow. Oh, come on. Okay. None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could you just leave like it was nothing? What do you mean? The conductor? He's retiring. You just have to accept that. My wish will keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about. I can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up. Shut up. Just shut up. Eggman, Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, my wish, my wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? Haribo, yes indeed. Conductor, you promised me, you promised. Let him speak up, unhand him. Train, stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired. Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely. So lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me? No, stop. What are you doing to me? Please don't make me do this. But we have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this. I have no control. This is a cutscene. Wait, what? Wait. Is this going to be Final Fantasy VI? Are we going to suplex the train? Ah, there you go. Flicky? This is just like the law card, where my ex-best friend let detective work to join Dr. Eggman. So this really is a badnik. Stakes rise every second, huh? We gotta save in. On it. Let's show our full power. Yes, that's the front of the train and it's running backwards and shooting at us now. It was running besides us earlier. Just to be delivered to Eggman already. What about you? What about my happiness? The happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish. Me? Selfish? How dare you? Okay, we have reached the magical 100. I guess that's the last one then. No! I did not think the floor would go away there. No. For some reason, my mind wants to hit the jump button on that spot because of the projectiles, but then the floor breaks away. I hit the jump button again, but I hit it too late. In my luck. No! Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Not in a bad way. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna restart. Come on, give me something to fall. I don't want to continue a run where we get hit like 3... Oh, come on! There we go, we'll get hit like 3 times in the beginning and then just not make it to the end with enough rings. What? Oh god. Yeah, there we go. Because I missed the orb. At least it's all not RNG, it's all deterministic, it's always the same pattern. Like lesser games would make this RNG and make this pain. But I think I'm still... yeah, I'm not making it again. It's really tight with the rings on this one. I wonder if speedrun.com has picked this game up already. Because I can certainly see that. Just for some of those meme runs. Oops. I mean, people are speedrunning Cooking Mama, so why wouldn't they speedrun this? Let's just go again. And let's try to keep down on the start. Nope, that didn't work out. Come on! Okay. We made it! No, no, no! 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 I grabbed the flicky. Yeah, this whole train is based... This is the power source of the train, by the way. This little thing running in a hamster wheel. It's over! Time to pay for ruining my birthday. By the way, that's the same hammer she used earlier that trying to break a wooden shelf and the hammer broke. Yep. The train is slowing down. Great hit, Amy. It was pretty great, wasn't it? That's what you get when you mess with my special day. I just couldn't bear to see you go. I'm sorry for the trouble. I think our work here is done. Now let's get off this thing. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you, I never forget our time together. We did it! Well, I say I've never been on a train ride like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. It's over. The mystery of Sonic the Hedgehog's murder is officially over. Maybe next birthday we just ask Vanilla to make dinner. Oh, you don't love parties where by the end someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually going to miss this grouping's unhinged way of thinking. Honey, you're late. I've been waiting here for hours. I honestly never believe what happened. So I won't even try. I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spagonia in the morning and you just need to pack. I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation. Something terrible. And I need you home. Happy first day of retirement, dear. Seems the conductor is more than ready to begin his retirement after this ordeal. I'm happy for them both. Oh, who's this? An old friend, I think. Well, they're cutie, that's for sure. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Seems that Flicky found a friend. Great job saving that little guy, Espio. It was the last I could do. Sonic, everyone, I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused. Don't be. We were just following what you thought was the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in the same situation. I wouldn't have hit someone with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart? It would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speed of Sound. Regardless, I'm sorry. We're cool, and now that we're all safe, it was fun. This group has a wide idea of fun. Boy, am I starving. I forgot we never ate. With all the clatter, I completely forgot I was hungry. Me too. I was distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis. Sonic? Wait, where'd he go? Everyone, guess what? This station has a bakery, and look what I bought! A birthday cake! Happy birthday, Amy. To the confident, unshakable, and radiant Amy Rose. I forgot her last name is Rose. This is perfect. This is perfect. I didn't even consider this when I wrote my Go Live tweet earlier, where I referenced the "Do you know what day it is?" meme on April the 30th with a rose and a lightning bolt for Raiden as the emoji. To an adventure of a birthday, darling. A memorable party every year. To a fun birthday. A ride from start to finish. May our friendship grow stronger each celebration. I admire your tenacity. May you never lose your vivacity. Happy birthday to Amy and her sparkling personacity. Happy birthday. I'm not smart enough to know if personacity is a word. We love you, Amy. Happy birthday. Ah, you guys. We almost got murdered by a lonely train, but I wouldn't trade these adventures for anything. Never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right? Wouldn't dream of it. Now let's have some cake. Yes, please. Dig in, everyone. Yay! I hope it's chocolate. Does this look like chocolate cake to you? Let's go, Dad. Those shirts say. That train's never making it here, is it? Orbot, prepare a bath. The happy rubber duck or the angry one? Angry! Sour choice, your evilness. Shut it! And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends. Entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment, and then back to things as they were. Cities realized Eggman was running the train system and fought back to seize control. Everything's squeaky clean now. As for me, I stuck with the gig, and then won millions in the lottery, and after all that, I managed to fly to space. That's just been my life. They released this for free on April's Fools. This is a actually amazing game. Like, I can heartily recommend this. even to like non-Sonic fans. Like, this is amazing. Like, the writing has been on point, the mini games and stuff were cool, the pacing is right, the game is not too long, like it doesn't outstay its welcome. Like, it's just a good game. I actually have no real complaints at all. And I guess since I know Amped is quite the Sonic fan, I'm glad that he decided to lurk instead of watching, because I am looking forward to him playing this, if he does stream it. Like, I wonder if there's like some hidden stuff that I missed. I also wonder what the dialogue would have been if I had offered everyone something to eat, which I almost skipped all the time. But I guess it would have just been more like lore, like more dialogue for the characters. Huh. Yeah. I guess today is gonna be a bit shorter stream as well then. Just a bit over 4 hours. Because I'm not starting anything else after this. We can still have a look if there's something after the credits though. I have no idea how long the credits are. But I don't mind. Like, the music was good too. I don't know how much of the music they just blatantly reused from earlier games. But I thought the music was really tastefully chosen for all of the different encounters. And the minigame was pretty competent as well, even for how simple it was in like its main design. Like, the controls didn't feel like spongy or floaty at all. The hitboxes seemed very fair. And again, I was very happy about the whole patterns all being completely deterministic, so you could just learn it instead of having to rely on getting a good RNG pattern, which is really, really nice. That's a lot of credits for a game they released for free. Production pets and moral support. The stray cats outside Justin's house. Thank you, Sega, for letting us make this game. Happy April's Fool's Day. One of the best Sonic games I've played. Non-sarcastically.